I am Chris, the space-time sorcerer, and this is FTL. Alright. Well, it is my monthly FTL stream. I am playing this game once a month until I beat it. Our next game is now available. Into the Breach, they say. Interesting. I may have to look into that at some point. But for now, FTL. Let's see. Also, Stream Elements bot has been behaving strangely of late. I don't understand it. It does make me wonder what's going on. AI, okay. Let's change the names of these guys at least. I think I'll do another standard issue. Chris as the pilot, Dave as the engineer. I guess I'll bring Caleb along, since he's one of my most dedicated viewers. Alright. The Kestrel. Maybe I should rename. What is a good name for this one? Good name for the Kestrel Cruiser. How about... Names. It reminds... the shape of the ship reminds me of a runabout, which makes me want to name it something like Rio Grande, but I'm also not sure I want to be that derivative. What to name it? Come to think of it, as I look at this ship design, I find myself wondering, where do people sleep on this ship? Are there any quarters on this ship, or is it only intended for, like, very short trips? Because there are no crew quarters at all on that vessel. Weirds me out a little bit. Alright, so... what to name the ship? Illumination looks good, except for the fact that the capital I and the lowercase l's look the same in this font. There's an inside joke for us. Let us take all of our hubris with us today into this fight. Let's begin. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. Alright, let us activate our weapons ahead of time and see how much to upgrade the engine, the power. We need 20 of these to upgrade the power, so it shouldn't be that hard to get the necessary upgrade. Ooh, 2 distress signals. Well, I try to abide by the Mariner's Code and respond to distress when needed, and this one will be easier to get now if I do it now. So, bam. Oh dear, it's a trap! Well. Let's take this guy out then. Take out his weapons first. Take everything we have and let's both forget this happened. I suppose I'm feeling relatively merciful right now, so I'll go ahead with it. Uh-oh. Good thing it's in medical. Fine, I'll take everyone over here. Maybe we'll fix it faster that way. Alright, as soon as this is fixed up, everyone should get Dave's at full health, so back to the engineering section you go. At full health, back to piloting, and alright, back to weapon. And now it's time to jump away. How aggravating. Well, back to the start then. That was a definite waste of time. To the next distress signal. Rebels are on their way, and you locate a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease has spread virulently. They are setting up a quarantine to contain it, but a riot has broken out. We'll try to control. Your crew tries to keep the crowds in line, but the scene quickly turns ugly. Half crazed with fear, the infected grab mining tools and push back at your crew, forcing them to retreat hastily. They barely get away without injury, but the same can't be said for the colony's leaders. You quickly leave. Alright then, so much for that. The rebels are on their way. Alright, well... maybe the direct route is a good idea. The nearby planet shows sign of habitation and great beauty. A rudimentary automated planetary defense system is looping its message into space. Warning, quarantine level 5 in effect under FHA Act 22, Article 11.2. Warning, quarantine... well then. Time to stay away from that planet, I suppose. By the time you notice the rebel ship behind the beacon, it's too late to avoid a fight. Alright, let's eliminate the drone control, please, because I hate drones. I hate your stupid drones. Good, they've been eliminated. Let's target their weapons, then. Uh-oh, that's a bad sign. The enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. Let's aim for engines next. Fuck! How did I lose my dude so quick? This game is not working out very well. We lost Dave already. I might have been able to save him, but the game screwed me over with the dialogue pop-up at an inopportune moment. Ah, painful. Well, now what? Caleb, you're transferred to engineering, I'm sorry. But we need people to be on the engineering. Well, let's jump then. You arrive in a system and immediately discover a pirate ship nearby. Strangely, scans indicate there are no life forms aboard. You salvage anything useful, but find no clue as to the whereabouts of the former crew. Oh, this is the options menu, okay. Boop. Alright, now we can have engines at full. This says the O2 level should be higher. What's going on? Strange. Ooh, there's a store over here. Not sure if it's worth going to, but may as well check it out. We got plenty of fuel for jump drive. You find yourself surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. They hail you and apparently have some of their valuable technology for sale. We do not have enough spare parts to hire crew right now. Sad. Ah, to heck with it. Let's just go. Let us depart to the next sector. This long-range beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Alright, let's go. Next sector. I am not sure how to feel right now. The pirate... Like, I already lost one crew, so this game is starting off terrible. So I think I will try to stick with the friendlier direction for now. Okay. Here we go. You have arrived in NG space. The Mantis have been threatening the NG core worlds, but you should be able to stock up for your journey. And of course, there's distress beacon here. Let's go. You follow the distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. Hail them to offer assistance. They respond, "Help, our shields are down, we won't last long." Try to shield their ship with yours. You succeed in preventing them from their being entirely destroyed, but your ship took a number of hits in the process. They offer some of the scrap and fuel they were mining out of the asteroid as thanks. Alright, that works. Oh. Let's go ahead and deal with this fire first. Alright, the fire is out. Let's go to medical. Now Caleb back to engineering, Chris back to the pilot seat. Alright, jumping to the next system. Alright. Let's do a roundabout path this time, see if we can find more resources. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility. They say they are researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if your crew has the time to undergo a few scans. It might be helpful, I'm not sure. Your crew calmly lines up for the Zoltans to take their readings. After a short time the process is done. They contact you. Thank you for your participation in our study. Please accept these small cakes made from stiff dough, as well as some scrap. I think the scrap is more useful. Alright, so... Oh, there's a store. I might be able to get another crew member. Sorry, Dave, we're low. The NG can do remarkable things with just a pile of scrap. The NG hive at this beacon are selling equipment for just that. I was hoping... Well then, a clone bay. That's a little strange. Backup battery, drone control, page 2. Right. Long-range scanners might be useful. Explosive replicator. That sounds very useful. You know what, to heck with it, we're gonna buy the explosive replicator. Alright. Where can I... Doors, sensors, piloting... Range. Okay, here we go. Augmentations. Explosive replicator. Okay. That way we should be able to use fewer missiles. Let's jump to the next location. I'm gonna continue being a little bit roundabout, but not super roundabout. Haven't been here before. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational, and you move in to attack. Uh-oh. Alright, we have eliminated their... Uh-oh. We have a problem with the weapon systems. This is unfortunate. Well, let's eliminate their O2 supply then. Caleb, I need your weapons. We have a problem. Uh-oh. O2 is out. Going to need to send Caleb to repair the O2 generator now. Enemy target has been eliminated. With the pirate ship destroyed, your ship's systems restored to full functionality. You salvage what you can from the debris. Oh wait, this is already repaired. Caleb's at full, Chris is at full, time to get back on track. Alright, jumping to the next system. Let's try this one. We're being a little bit pokey about it because I want to see if we can get as many materials as we can. A ship refueling station is stationed at this beacon. We can purchase fuel here. I think we have plenty of fuel for now, so I'm going to ignore this for now. Next area. An NG vessel hails you. Identity Federation, outlier probability, implies revival, implies hope, assistance suggested. They offer some supplies. Oh, thank you. Next location. You arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting. Request for a mercenary ship to aid him. Shall we respond? Okay. Great, I was worried no one would respond. My usual carrier is days late. I need you to deliver this cargo of drone parts to a small station a few jumps from here. We can't afford to pay another carrier, but they will surely tip you generously. Okay. Great, I uploaded their location to your star map. I'm running out of options, so I have no choice but to trust you'll do what you have to have agreed to. The quest is a ways away, but it's not that far away. Might be able to make this work. Let's go. I'm a little concerned about the rebels, but we'll see what we can do. What is this system? At first, it appears you've arrived in an empty system, but a ship appears from behind a plant and hails you. Ha! I am the dread pilot Tuco. Prepare to die. Really? How fascinating. Mr. Tuco, if that's your real name. Dread Pirate Tuco. What a name. We have disabled your ability to wage war, and now we're aiming for your shields next if you do not depart. And if you... Oh, we already eliminated. Yep, they're already dead. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. And to the quest area. You arrive at the location given to you by the merchant. You are supposed to deliver drone parts to a station here. You find the small research station and discover that it is putting out a distress signal. Strangely, there is no response to your hails. Inside, there are signs of a great struggle. Scientists lie dead where they fell, part brutally dismembered. You grab a few research drone parts lying on a desk near the door and leave quickly. That is unfortunate. Most unfortunate. We don't have time to go to the store, so it's time for us to leave this entire sector. Ooh, Caleb is injured? Unfortunate. It must have been rich pickings for the pirates around here up until war broke out. The pirate you encountered here looks worn down but hungry. You'll have to fight. Alright, let's take out their O2 generator because I am in a mood to say screw them. Uh-oh. What is this? They're hacking? No, that's not a hack. That's an ion disruptor. Uh-oh. Bad. 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 Get out of there and head to the... Okay, we're going to have to deal with this in the old-fashioned way, I think. Ah, bad, 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 bad. Fix the doors. Because we're going to have big problems in a second, and I'm busy forgetting to actually shoot. I am so distracted, I'm forgetting to actually attack the enemy. Alright, now the enemy cannot affect us. We need the doors fixed, and we need them fixed yesterday. Because we're going to start having O2 problems real fast. Alright, that much is done. With the doors repaired... Let's see, open all doors on ship, okay. Now we both should probably go back and repair the O2 generator. Good, good, all is well. Let's repair the O2 generator before we get screwed over. Because we're gonna get screwed over real quick if we don't get this fixed. Alright, repair completed. Caleb stays back at engineering, and... Chris to the helm. Let's see. If I'm going to upgrade anything, I should upgrade the power systems first. Beyond that, it is probably a good idea to... Upgrading the engines improves dodge percentage. Very nice. Upgrading the shields provides additional barriers. Also interesting. Sensors. We can see the enemy interior. That might be very useful. Auto, 50% evasion. Auto. Ah, I see. So if I want to, I can upgrade the autopilot significantly. Though I'm not sure that's necessarily a good idea. Let's go with the O2 upgrade. Alright. I'll accept that upgrade. Now the O2 generator should work faster. Okay. Boop. Now the O2 generator will really be working faster. Much faster, in fact. I like it. I think we can close all doors now. Jump. Oh boy, this is going to be hard. We're going to get there and the rebels will already be here. Or very nearly there. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. Time to get to the next sector. The area shows signs of a battle some time ago. There are scattered remains of ships, but one station appears to be intact. Let's examine the station. Upon closer inspection, it appears to have a large portion of its hull destroyed. You take what few supplies you can find. Next sector. Let's stay friendly for now. You have arrived in NG space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic lifeforms, but they're usually willing to help. Alright. Let's try hugging this section and then beeline right. You notice an NG colony hiding on the other side of a nearby moon. It turns out they're excavating an equipment cache from the Federation Mantis War, and they suggest it might be used to lure the pursuing rebel fleet. Interesting. I'm inclined to take the supplies myself. Alright, let's go. A distress beacon. I always respond to distress beacons. I'm a little bit too goody two-shoes for my own good. You follow the distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. Oh, this again. We shall shield their ship with ours, as we do. And now we need to... You know what, let's just do it this way. We have perfect... Our O2 generator is very powerful, so I think we can afford to fight the fire this way. Alright, that was a little scary. Open all doors. And now the O2 generator is fixing everything up. Good. And we're back up. Close doors. Can I repair? No, I can't. Except, I suppose, jump to... Oh, another distress beacon. This is bad. Next distress beacon. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. Well, we should search the ship at least. You find the decaying remains of some kind of ship coated with ice or crystal. You send some crew aboard to explore. Nearly everything is either destroyed or unidentifiable, but one of the weapons appears salvageable and there's a strange stasis pod that catches your eye. It looks like a massive asteroid is in direct collision course with the derelict ship. You have to pull your crew out, but they want to grab what they can first. Let's grab the stasis chamber. Your crew drags the pod back to your ship before the asteroid smashes into the ship, shattering through the crystal coating and destroying the ship. The pod appears to be functioning, but you see nothing but shards of crystal inside. Perhaps someone else will know how to open it. Interesting. Sadness. Let's go to this store over here. See what they have to offer. I'd like to get some repairs done at any rate. Okay, let us fix ourselves until we're green at the very least. Ah, we can recruit new personnel. Repair speed doubled, combat damage is halved. I could get by with additional crew. This guy's a weapons tech. Very nice. This guy's a pilot. I will recruit the NG and the weapons tech. And bam. Now, if I'm going to recruit people, I should send the weapons tech to the weapons station. And the engineer should probably be in engineering, honestly. Good news, Caleb. You can go to the shield station. This fella can go and handle the engineering. Alright. Now I should make up my mind on other things. We don't have any new weapons to install, so it might be a good idea to upgrade shields, perhaps. Or engine. Engine looks cheaper. Maybe I should do it that way. More power and upgrade the engine. Bam. Alright. That actually improves the maneuverability so we can dodge better. How is the crew, anyway? Interesting. Apparently our crew is all noobs at what they do. But the NG I grabbed, strangely enough, is like a fighting specialist, except for the fact that he's an NG, so he deals half damage anyway. I'm a little confused about that one. But we got a very good person at weapons now, so I guess that's fine. Let's head over here and then hop down to the other store and see what they have. Oh, I may have used too much, Ooh. There's a black market hub here. Interesting. Maybe I will sell some missiles for scrap. Okay. Let's head to the store. What do we got over here? The NG ship hails. Engine upgrade necessary for travel home. Sale of equipment necessary for engine upgrade. Alright. My. Interesting. Very fascinating. So, what can I sell? Well, I can't really do anything with the drone thing if I don't have a drone, Laser Charger Mark II. Laser weapon can charge multiple times in the additional projectile. Interesting. Ion Stunner. Ion Bomb. It requires missile. Interesting. Well, the Ion Stunner, let's see, can disable systems without causing hull damage. Interesting, I suppose. Kinda wish we had the money for the Charge 70, though. Maybe I'll have the money, let's see. Will it be enough? Maybe. The damaged stasis pod is interesting, but, don't know what to do about the damaged stasis pod. Let's go ahead and sell this. Now we have the money to buy the Charge 2. Let's take it. We require 3 power for it, though, so that's kind of awkward. It may take 3 power, but... this might be an interesting experiment. It doesn't take long to charge, either. Interesting. Ooh. Very interesting. Let's get ready to head to the next sector. A ship refueling station. We don't have money. Keep going. What do we got here? You arrive to find a pulsar dominating the view screen. You see a small silhouette pass in front of the star. Before you can ponder what it is, warning signals go off. It appears to be a ship in firing trajectory. Let's take him out. Uh-oh, is this... He has a cloaking device. And he's sending people on board. Bad, bad, bad. Alright. Everyone to the weapons station. We need to take this guy out. Let's wipe out their cloaking device. We missed. What just happened? Caleb back to shields, my NG friend back to engineering. Weapons still at weapons. What is this? Add Juju, that's what it is. Weapon system broken. Return missiles back on. Disable enemy cloaking device. Oh baby, this is not good. You need to get out of here. Caleb to engineering. Actually, cancel that. We are opening the doors. Caleb, stay in shields. Ah, crumbs. I don't like this one little bit. I think we've disabled their cloak. Now let's take out their shields. The fire's been put out. Now we need to Caleb, you're at 100 health. Go repair the O2 generator before we have serious problems. Alright, so we have burst laser should be back online, so we're going to go ahead and let's engage the enemy shields. Alright, the enemy shields have been... Now let's engage enemy weapon systems. Alright, Hagar is healed, but this area I don't trust the oxygen. Hagar, go and assist with repairing the O2 generator. Our hull is very low, and I am not having a good time. Enemy ship has been destroyed. Excellent. Scrap explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap. A ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Good. Now let's get out of here. Let's go chill at the exit point. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You come across an asteroid mining colony. They message you immediately saying, "Greetings, our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded this system. Do you have any extra explosives?" And we can offer to solve their problem. Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm. We have certain protocols for the use of explosives around the workplace. Launching a military-grade weapon to our mines isn't exactly what I would call union-friendly. May as well. Here's some missiles for you. Why not? We have a new weapon anyway that we should ensure charges up properly. Alright. Now let's repair our engines, get everything back to full functionality. Okay. 3. Not necessary quite yet. Caleb, back to shields. Noemi, you're injured. Go get medical treatment. Alright, back to weapons. We're jumping to the next sector here. Alright, slug-controlled or uncharted nebula. Between those, I'm taking the uncharted nebula. I want a nice and easy time. This nebula must have been an important hub at one point. Placing all of these jump beacons would be no easy task, however now it's hardly navigable. Alright, where are we going to go? You know what, I'm inclined to follow the direct approach. Bam. A pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from beacons. It jumps away after a time. We're ignoring the pirate. He's not attacking me, and I don't know if I want to duke it out in the middle of this nebula. Alright. There appears... oh no. There appear to be a number of small stations nearby. Before you have time to scan them, warnings go off. A rebel teleporter was used in one of the stations. You've been boarded. Everybody get out of here. To the med bay. When everyone is in the med bay, we go into castle mode. Open all doors, including... oh no. Alright, apparently there's not enough room for everyone in the med bay, so Caleb, you're on your own, buddy. Oh no! Exit the room, Caleb. Stay in door control. In fact, I don't know what to make of this. That's not door control, that's door control. Oh, that's interesting. The doors get heavier if someone's in door control. Good. Wish I'd known that. Oh boy. Alright. Caleb is injured, so let's have... In spite of him having getting his attack halved, he seems to be the best security guy we have. Who else is decent security? No one, really. Noemi's decent, okay, so we'll have... Noemi in here. Oh wait, we already moved him, okay. Alright. Oh wait, it seems like all of them are already dead. Okay then. Close all doors. And now we shall wait until the O2 is high enough. Now open all doors so we can get some, we need to do some repairs now. Everyone repair the engine, please. Glad I upgraded our O2 generator. Makes everything nicer. Now we got engines are repaired. Now let's go and repair the shields. Okay, good to go. Now, Noemi back to weapons, Chris back to piloting. And good grief, we need to find we need more scrap, and we need to find a place where I can get some repairs in, goodness. Here we go, next location. A black market weapons trader spins you a tale of the dangers of the nebula before pushing his wares. We unfortunately do not have enough money to buy your weapon. Sorry. Ooh, a store. Might be able to get some repairs in. I do desperately need some repairs. I don't have enough to repair all. No. You know what? At this point, it may be worthwhile to sell the Artemis missile launcher and sell the explosive replicator. Alright. Now we can fix up the hull until we're at green line at least. Then make up our minds on whether we can... This requires missiles, so it's not very useful. Alright. Not a lot I can do about this. Do kind of wish we could buy the hull beam. No can do, though, so I think I'll just go ahead and fix everything. Or maybe what I should do is... let's see. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oop. Oop. It's not going to be enough. Undo. Alright, if it's not going to be enough, it's not going to be enough. Painful. Nevertheless, maybe I should anyway. Let us upgrade by 1. Oh. Then we'll upgrade it the rest of the way later. You know what, I feel like I want to get more adventure in, so let's go here. Alright, nothing was there, so I just wasted the fuel. Let's just get out of this area. We're leaving. This long-range beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Okay. Next sector. Only one option. Oh wait, we gotta go to NG controlled again. Okay. Here we go. You have arrived in NG space. The Mantis has been threatening the NG core worlds, but you should be able to stock up for your journey. Let us close all doors again. Jump. There's only one jump node. We need to start thinking about buying more fuel. We're gonna start having problems. You've arrived near an NG construction yard. Interesting. And nothing going on. There's a store over here, but what do I need with a store right now? Let's just go around the store for the time being. I need more scrap, not less. You see a small rebel carrier in the distance. You lay low and try to blend in with the other traffic. However, it's surprising to see a rebel military ship alone in deep in NG space. Uh-oh. I have to go to the store now because this area doesn't link anywhere, so it's kind of pointless to go to. Alright. Another one of these? I guess I do need to buy more fuel, don't I? I better just buy as much fuel as I can for now. I don't know when I'll be able to buy fuel again. Beginning to run seriously low on resources. Could have a problem. Looks like a fueling station. Suppose I could. Uh-oh. An explosion. Well then, things are about to get interesting. He's still good to go, so I guess I will let him fix the engine. Alright, we have the charge laser. Let us engage the enemy. Enemy is entering area. Really? They're there? That's funny. Hey, Caleb, can you go and handle the door, please, while I do this? Uh-oh. It was not what I was hoping for. Go defend the O2 area, please. Oof. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. That enemy's still there? Yeah. Uh-oh. Out of there, bro. The charge laser is being kind of awkward, so I think I'm going to disable it and switch to the burst laser. Well, live and learn. I'm probably going to lose, but oh well. What, they killed their own? No, wait, they they returned him. Better shut that down now. Now, we're kind of SOL here, so open all doors to cycle oxygen and go get that thing repaired. Gonna need both of you to repair the O2 generator before we have problems. We're gonna have serious problems momentarily here. Target their weapon systems. Oof. Everyone to the med bay. Oh shit. I don't think we're gonna last for this one. Why is auto fire? Okay, auto fire was disabled. No wonder I'm having problems. I don't think we're gonna make it, guys. Nice knowing you. Shields are down. Everything is fucked. We're doomed. Yeah, we only have 1 HP left. We're dead. Good night, sweet prince. Welcome, Caleb. It's been a while. It is my monthly FTL stream. One last explosion marks your fate as your ship is torn apart. The ship... I decided to name the ship the Abscissimus just to see how far hubris would get me. New game. That was actually the furthest I've gotten on a Kestrel in a while. That was crazy. Absolutely insane. Now let's take a look. What ships? Do I still have only the Taurus and the Kestrel A and B available? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, being hubris got me only halfway. Although that reminds me, a long time ago I played a Spelljammer game, Dungeons & Dragons, and we named our Spelljammer ship the Hubris. Maybe I should name this one actually Hubris instead of Abscissimus. Although maybe I should go with the Red Tail Kestrel variant. I think, although I'm more used to playing with the layout A Kestrel, I think the Red Tail's growing on me. Because I was missing having these airlocks in the forward area of the ship. It provides a certain... It's possible to just run with these open and have a barrier between the pilot and the rest of the ship, so that it's harder for boarding parties to come and get you. Let's go ahead and name this one the Hubris. Why not? Gotta do my usual rename the crew. Chris! And Dave. Actually, you know what? Dave is fond of being a reptilian thing, and the Zoltan are not exactly reptilian, but I think he'd appreciate being the reptile more than the being of pure energy more than he'd prefer being the bug. So I'll make this one Caleb. The bug, however, the bug must be Steve. It's a rule. Bug is always Steve, with 2 E's in the middle. One of these days we'll do a Deep Rock Galactic stream. Maybe I can talk Dave into doing a Deep Rock Galactic stream with the 2 of us. And then I will be, then you'll know where Steve comes from. Alright, the Red Tail version of the Kestrel is by someone who really, really likes lasers. Really likes lasers. Type B, please. Kestrel Cruiser Type B. This modified Kestrel-class ship was created by a laser weapon aficionado. Yeah, I accidentally changed the name again. Hubris. There we go. And I accidentally... Now I need to redo this again. It is Chris. Caleb. Dave. And Steve. Something about Steve being the bug person is kind of funny to me. Alright. Cow. Do they start with... we'll figure this out after we begin. Start! As always, we have important material that the... we have important information that the Federation, the last Federation outpost needs to defeat the rebels. So let's go. Alright. Once again, I need to upgrade my dang power systems if I want to be able to... Actually, I probably want to have the power systems upgraded twice, because the only reason we have as much power as we do is Mr. Being of Pure Energy is providing us some of his own power. So we probably need to upgrade power systems twice to make up for that. Anyway, jumping. We start off with a decent amount of fuel, so I like to try to get as much interesting stuff going on as we can. There's only one place to jump at start, so let's go. If we win, that might spell the end of my FTL streams, though, so... But I only do this once a month. Once a month until we win. You detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. It's funny, I ran into no scouts last game. Maybe I'll run in more of them this time. Intervene to defend the post. Detecting the higher threat, the automated ship moves in to engage your ship. Why does it have a cloaking device? Ah, can't do anything to a ship with a cloaking device until it decloaks. Well, try to stay alive, everyone. Alright, it fired its weapons and decloaked, so let's target its cloaking device first. Actually, we have 4 of these lasers. Let's target half of them on the cloak and half of them on the weapons system. It doesn't appear to have shields, so as long as we get the cloak disabled... What is going on here? Why aren't the lasers charging? Oh, the laser's shot. Okay, we're good. We're good, we got it. We got this, we got this. Enemy is destroyed. Ship breaks apart and you quickly salvage what you can. The outpost hails you after the scout was destroyed. Thanks for the help, we've been harassed non-stop by those scouts. Take this on the house. Nice. Now that we have done that, we have enough scrap to upgrade the power system once, which means now the engine will charge faster. Jump to... let's go to this system next. What do we got? You find a rebel automated scout floating near this beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. Interesting. Let's download the data stores. You are able to pull all of the ship's data about this sector. Your map has been updated. Okay. Possible ship detected. I don't want to go to the pulsar place, that's bad. Unvisited, possible ship detected. I am not afraid of a fight. Uh-oh. I am not afraid of a fight. We can go fight whoever's over here. An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members, and the rest of you can go free unharmed. Never give up, never surrender. Let's take these guys out. They've got a drone system. Let's take out their drone system. And then after that, we will engage their weapons systems. Let's do it, people! Aw, the drone is trying to ding our shields. How cute. Enemy ship is also trying to ding our shields. Now let's retarget half our lasers on their weapons. Let's do it! Ah! Nice. Now let's target all of our lasers on their shields. Alright, they're partially fixed their drone system. Let's see how they fare with their shields damaged. We surrender! Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyway. Alright, you've tripped my policy as far as slave ships are concerned. We like to save slaves. Alright, we have new crew member. He's an NG. Do you have any special skills? Not really. Okay. Alright, new crew member. I learned something interesting, that sometimes when you have someone assigned to places like the doors or the sensors, I have noticed that it treats the area like it's been upgraded slightly. Very interesting. So like it says when you have one upgrade you have blast doors, and when you have 2 upgrades you have improved blast doors, but there's also one at the very top which you apparently can't upgrade to. But that's because that's when you have the improved blast doors and someone manning the station. So presumably if I have someone on the sensors when they're unupgraded, we should be able to see the enemy interior. At least I think that's how it works. The only one that this doesn't quite make any sense for is like things like the pilot, because upgrading that just gives you like an autopilot, except the autopilot has different levels of evasion power. None of the autopilot is as good as actually having a pilot though, so I just don't worry about it and leave the pilot on the helm. Okay, I'm inclined to upgrade the power system again, just so that I don't need... Well, I guess the Zoltan kind of does something funky with the power anyway, so let's head over this way. Let's see what we got. Looks like the beacon is home to a rebel checkpoint. They're stopping and searching any ship that passes through. I am inclined to destroy them, but I don't think this will lead to a battle. At the same time, I don't know, let's do it anyway. Oh, it does lead to a battle. Good. I like it. I like the fact that it leads to a battle. I want to blow more of these guys up. Let's take them out. I noticed that due to the red tail being orange-colored, it causes us to blend in with the rebel ships a little bit, which I find funny. Oof, a little bit of damage there. Been having a better time with the, let's be mean, let's take out their O2 generator. Which reminds me, I wanted to, can I see their interior with someone manning the sensors? I can! Very interesting. Let's keep attacking that area, the O2 generator, since they have people in there now, so presumably we might nail some of their crew doing this. Alright, we're gonna take them out. They're almost destroyed. Bam, done. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Very good, very good. I am pleased to have discovered the fact about the sensors being manned. I learn something new about this game every time I play it. It's crazy. Alright, so there's a store over here, but I don't have a lot of money. I could go straight to the exit, but I kind of want to explore more, hopefully get more stuff. You arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship to aid him. Okay. Your ship seems reasonably equipped. A freighter carrying a shipment of my goods is a week late. The fools flew through a pirate-filled sector in their haste, and I fear for the cargo's safety. Alright, I'll go investigate. Quest is on the other side of the exit point. Strange. So I guess I'll head to the exit point, head to the possible ship detect, and go to the quest area. Alright. Sensors picked up a refugee ship. Drifting through the system. I'll hail him. Vessel is relieved to hear from you. They are running low on supplies. Okay, I'll trade. I don't have a drone system, but I don't have a missile system either, so... Now I'm equalized out for whichever I eventually get, maybe. I'm more likely to get the drone system, truthfully. Now we gotta go here for the quest. Oh, finally, after months of waiting, someone has fallen into our trap! Who has the patience to wait around for months? Then again, I guess in space you might wander around that far. You might wander for that long or more in space, I suppose. Let's take out their drone control. I don't like ships with drones like that. Let's take them out. I wonder what kind of drones those even are. Alright. Now let's take out their O2 generator because I'm evil that way. Let's do it! Yeah, let's just keep on attacking their O2 generator. The day is yours. Show us your honor by allowing us to leave with our lives. Well, you're offering me fuel, so I guess I'll take it. Jump. To the quest area. You arrive at the last known location of the merchant's delivery. You begin to scan for the lost ship. After a quick scan, you find a ship being chased by a pirate. This must be the missing delivery ship. You move in to rescue them. Okay. Let us engage the enemy's weapon systems. I like eliminating your ability to wage war. They've got a bug on the shields too. Kinda wonder what's up with that. Mantis, I think they call them. Let us continue to engage their weapons systems. We seem to be able to punch through their shields pretty effectively. Oh, now they're getting concerned. Oh, we started a fire in their weapons area. Well, they're about to get nailed anyway. Oh, not quite nailed. One of our shots missed. Imagine if it was a generation ship. Yeah, when you don't have faster than light, generation ship makes sense. You contact the delivery ship who are grateful for your assistance. They offer you a reward for saving them. So now we have a missile system. After all that, we have a missile system. Interesting. Let's see what we can do about this. Apparently there's only 4 weapon slots and you can't have any more, so... Requires missile, required power 2. Interesting, that might work out. Let's put one of the lasers in... okay. We'll use the swarm missiles as long as we actually have missiles. Not enough system power. That's strange. What do you mean, not enough system power? Oh, I think I understand now. Okay, I understand. Oh, I see. Okay, well that's how it's going to be. I will install this later, after I have the necessary scrap. Well, now I should really get my butt back to the exit point. Maybe I can sell drone parts, I don't know. Okay. It does not let me sell the drone parts. That's kind of annoying. But selling one basic laser will get me the 10 I need to upgrade, so I could do that. Then I install this, and then I close out, and I upgrade this by 1, accept. Bam. Excellent. Now we gotta get to the exit point, or we're going to be overrun by the rebels. The rebels are coming, the rebels are coming. To the next sector with us. Pirate-controlled, Mantis-controlled. I'm not sure which is worse. Let's go with pirates. Few Federation-friendly planets still exist in this region, but they are constantly under attack by pirate raids. This is a dangerous sector. Jump. Alright. I don't like going to dead-end places, so let's keep going to the central area of this sector. An unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. The victim begins a distress message until the pirate cuts in and offers to split the bounty if you sit tight. I like to play this game as lawful good, so we're nailing ya. We ain't gonna sell out our buddies. Prepare to be annihilated. It's actually pronounced annihilated. But I remember at least one, I think it was Star Control 2, some alien said, annihilated. Sounded like it was supposed to be a... Oh. I guess the swarm missiles shoot fast. That's the idea. Nice. Maybe we should attack their shields now. Their dudes wandered out of the shield generator area. Well, let's continue to send the missile against the, though we are almost out of missiles. Fine, our previous offer was not generous enough. Let's improve it. I'm not taking a bribe. Ha ha ha! You think you can bribe me? The pirate explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Thank you for the aid! I'm an arms dealer that usually only works with rebels, but considering the circumstances, I'll make an exception. Lovely. Let's see what we got here. You should have just given me something for my help, you fool. I am a little bit disappointed, but hey, pirates need to be destroyed too. Okie dokie. I am low on missiles. Alright, let's go. But I'm low on missiles because I saved your butt. So it's the least you could do to replenish my missile supply, and you probably should have just given them to me for free, you little dork. Well, he's staying in that area as a store now, so whatever. Let us go here. What appears to be a civilian ship sends a friendly hail. As you approach the vessel, you detect a teleporter signal, but it's too late. Intruders have beamed aboard! I hate when that happens. Oh, they beamed into medical. That's a bad one. Alright, you little fiends. Everyone to medical except for the NG. You picked the wrong place to beam into. The medical only heals my crew, not yours. Looks like this is going to turn into hand-to-hand combat. Enemy is eliminated, and everyone is at full health. Alright, let's get out of here. I really wish you could get some kind of spoils for defeating just a team that beams aboard the ship and then you deal with them and you have no idea where they came from or whatever. But there doesn't seem to be any kind of reward for defeating them. A nearby space station hails you. Greetings, your arrival is most fortuitous. We recently came across some extra drones. If you have some fuel, perhaps we can make a deal. We do not currently have a drone system, so sorry. Oh, a distress signal. Well, you know my policy for distress signals. You follow distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. They respond, help, our shields are down and we won't last long. All right, shield your ship with mine, as usual. You succeed in preventing them from being entirely destroyed, but your ship took a number of hits in the process. They offer some of the scrap and fuel they were mining out the asteroids as thanks. Okay. Oh no. Thankfully, that won't be a problem dealing with the fire. Just blow the fire into space. Excellent. Let's go ahead and jump. Another distress signal. My policy for distress signals strikes again. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. Search the ship. You find a pirate ship damaged and abandoned. You salvage what you can and move on. Okay. We found another store, but we're low. I think we're low on money, so let's just head to the exit. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. Continue. A small NG research vessel is trying to fend off a Mantis ship. You move in to engage, but after a quick scan of your ship, the Mantis ship retreats. The NG offers you a drone schematic as thanks for your timely arrival. Okay. Okay, upgraded the number of missile. Alright, time to jump. May as well head to the next sector now. NG-controlled or civilian sector. If we go to NG-controlled, we are constrained to go to a hostile sector next. If we go to civilian sector, we could still go to the hostile sector. I'm kind of inclined to go to the NG-controlled space. Let's do that. You've arrived in NG space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. Let's go here. There are a number of ships stationed around a rest stop. You immediately receive a message saying, if you're looking for some bodies to fill your ship, you come to the right place. We can hire Brian, or we can hire Mikhail. Or we can not hire anyone. Don't know who's the better deal. I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope that Mikhail at least has some skills. What do you got for me, Mikhail? Nothing. I should have hired the other guy then. Ah. Alright, Mikhail, take up your position in the doors section. Why not? Alright, jump to the next section. We certainly have been filling up our crew. You come across a large trade station. However, as soon as you approach, a warning goes off to all ships in the region. Do not associate with the Federation sympathizer. All who oppose the rebels will be punished. Let's search for someone who will sell to you. Don't open any wideband channels. We'll sell to you, but we don't want to draw attention ourselves. Okay. I really just want 4 missiles. Alright, let's head over this way. Uh-oh, a pirate ship was lying in wait inside this asteroid field and immediately moves in to attack. I wonder if I should save my missiles, perhaps. Yeah, this ship has meh shields. Let's target weapons first and then shields. Oh, how helpful. Alright, we have eliminated their ability to wage war. Let us attack their shields to make this easier to surgically disable their ship. Take everything we have and let's both forget this happened. Very well. Forcing me to wait for the FTL drive to charge. How annoying. Alright, next system. Debris from a battle is scattered around this system. A few pieces bounce against your ship. You passively scan them and discover there is a functioning weapon among them. Interesting. I could probably sell the weapon to a store or something. What do we got? S-bomb. How is it versus the swarm? Oh, it only requires 1 power, huh? Interesting. The swarm requires more. Fire chance low. Normal damage 0, crew damage 30. Shield piercing. Strange. Fire chance low, breach chance low. Interesting. Interesting. This deals no normal damage, it only deals crew damage. Self-teleporting explosive that damages systems and crew, but not the hull. Can target your own ship. Can target your own ship! That's interesting. Which means that if I wanted to, I could target places where enemies have beamed in. Interesting. I don't know if I'm actually going to use that, but I'll keep it in mind. I've got a mind to explore more in this area, but I also need more fuel. In the interest of conserving fuel, I think I'll beeline to the exit. You over here, Mantis Comm Chatter. Agreed. Next ship is your turn. Good hunting. They don't see you yet. Kill them all. I'm in a mood to destroy. Let's take out their weapons first. This time I will use the swarm missiles. Let's do it. Oh, really now? Let's target shields the main way. Shields, swarm, total swarm missiles. Alright, the enemy beamed out, so I gotta close this up. Best track in the game. How'd we mess with the missile? Bam! The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Very nice, and we even got some more, Okay, now we need someone to go and repair the med bay. What about you, Steve? Steve is uninjured. Apparently that mantis got through that door, saw that he was fighting another mantis, and was like, nah, never mind. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Interesting, yes. Alright. How's the O2 generating going? Very good, very good. I think we're ready to jump. Ah yes, we were beelining to the exit, I remember now. You've arrived at the long-range jump beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump the next sector. A missile shoots across your bow. When the jump completes, your scans quickly reveal a ship with pirate markings pursuing an unknown vessel. I don't take bribes. Now die, evil pirates. They've got one of these things going on. They're probably going to beam someone over immediately. Nah, they're going to beam over too fast for it to be worth trying. Let's disable their weapons and then disable their shields. What is this? Another Zoltan? Inconceivable. Get out of there. Compartment venting to space, baby. You're getting spaced, fool. And he beamed out. Alright, let's disable the enemy shields. We're almost out of missiles, that's kind of annoying. Ha! Your shields are about to be nailed, fool. Really? That is unfortunate. This is such an ouch. Just disable their weapons again. Mikhail, run to... Okay. So that's how it's gonna be, is it? Fine, our previous offer was not generous enough. No. Screw you. They recalled their guy, so I guess we're fine. You're going down, pirate scum. Our shields got disabled at some point. Weird. Almost nailed them. They're dead next turn. Bam. Done. Enemy ship annihilated. The pirate explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Thank you for the aid. I'm an arms dealer. Another arms dealer guy. Why does that keep happening? Oh well, I guess I'll buy more missiles. Crew teleporter. If I want to, I could buy one of those and just start playing games, heading over to the hacking device. Target is a single system, locking its doors and granting the ability to temporarily disable or disrupt it. Requires a drone part to launch. Interesting. Maybe I should grab that. Make things interesting. Why not? I haven't played with the hacking idea. Oh. It puts the hacking in that area. Alright. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. You can go and be our new hacker. Hacker man. Or I guess that doesn't really do anything. With no missiles, I guess we're just going to be using our trio of basic lasers for now. Next sector. We are constrained to go to the Mantis homeworlds. When I saw it was a hostile sector, I didn't think it would be that hostile. Goodness. You've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch and that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. We're going to want to beeline to the exit, aren't we? Mantis crew member, attempt to hail. You cross paths with a Mantis ship that looks to have had dozens of layers of armor plating added over to what must have been a 100-year career. Its captain is legendary thief Kazak Plethklik. Your crew look frightened. Mantis crew member, attempt to hail him. Your Mantis crew member steps forward. He and Kazak Plethklik perform a weird kind of alien haka. You, meanwhile, charge the battle systems. What? I guess that didn't work. Alright, well, Mr. Great Thief, let us launch hacking drone, disable your shields, friendo, have a nice day. No air for you, Mantis fool. Oh boy, I misunderstood how to use the hacking drone. Well, I didn't disable their shields quickly enough. You, to the med bay. And this needs to be shut down. We are going to disable this freaking thing. Uh-oh, the damage... our hacking section has been disabled. Let's just start attacking the shields directly. Oh boy, our shields are also damaged. Oh good, have we been able to? Yes. Disable their shields, please, and go back to attacking. Let's attack their O2 generator. Why not? I think we can manage this. Okay, we're doing fine, I think. No problem. Enemy ship destroyed. Awesome sauce. Which of the crew is a Mantis alien, Steve? Kazak Plethklik fights to the last, and you pick the scraps from the corpses of his ship. You sense, though, that his death has left a great mystery unresolved. Strange. Has it now? Alright. To the med bay. Caleb back to... where was Caleb stationed? Engineering? I think he was stationed engineering. Okay. Let's get everyone fixing up the engine. Alright. We actually have missiles now, so I could turn the... oh wait, need to have him back in here? Okay. What do you mean not enough power? Oh, I see. Guess I need to upgrade that one. Now we have enough power. Jumping? Yeah, I'm inclined to beeline to the exit. Especially in this area. You arrive just in time to see an unusually well-armed NG ship destroying a small pirate craft. Uh-oh. A young mantis in a charred uniform has teleported onto the deck. He begs for sanctuary from the NG and offers to serve in exchange for your protection. The NG have already traced the teleporter's signal and are offering a deal in exchange for the prisoner. Alright. Sorry, bro, but I usually side with the NG. Agree to offer up the mantis in exchange for a bounty. What? Okay. The pursuing ship responds with a completely unintelligible message. The young mantis jerks to attention and assumes a battle stance. It was a trap! The NG ship is crewed by Mantis? Okay. Well, that happened. Alright. You run off that way. You get spaced. And we engage the enemy's shields, first and foremost. And let's also send a hacker drone to the enemy's O2 generator, because I feel like being an asshole. Uh-oh. Retreat! How many drones does this guy have? We should probably attack them. Oh boy. Oh dear. This might be it for us. This might be the end. I think I'm gonna retreat from this area as soon as the jump drive is ready. Alright, let's target the shields. Actually, I may have underestimated something. We might be able to make this work anyway. Yeah, this might work out. Keep attacking the shields for now. The O2 system is on fire and has been destroyed. And we have destroyed the ship. Good. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Excellent. Now I'm a little bit concerned, but it looks like the O2 level is rising again, so we should be fine. Injured, go to medbay. You should go and repair the sensors. Looks like the O2 levels aren't that bad. You should go repair the weapons systems, and you should go back to your station. Okay. Doing alright, doing alright. Open all doors to equalize O2, please. Excellent. Now let's close all doors for security. How are we on the... Yep, okay. Fully repaired, it looks like. Interesting. Okay, jump to we're getting the hell out of Dodge, but there's a store over here. I might want to take a look at it. I think I might want to buy more missiles or more fuel. Alright, a struggling Mantis cargo ship headed for the node raises what's left of shields as you jump in. You power up your weapons as a show of force, and they reluctantly agree to offload some of their cargo to you for a price. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Why is it this guy's got an NG and a human on his crew? That's interesting. You know what? I'm inclined to get rid of my... Let's get rid of these. We have a beam 2 anti-ship beam drone too? Aha, it's a drone system, but I don't have a drone. So let's just get rid of this. Now we have so much. What? Okay, this is a missile system. This is a chain burst laser. That might be a very powerful one. Ion charger. Let's go with the chain burst laser. Fix enough to get us back into the green, and then buy FTL fuel. Alright, we're out of FTL fuel. They're out of FTL fuel they're willing to sell. Okay. Close out. How are we on the chain burst laser? Excellent. We now have 3 basic lasers and a chain burst laser. Improves with consecutive shots. Very good, very good. I like it. Let's go ahead and jump out then. Unvisited location. Let's go. Star Wars reference achieved. A fellow rogue trader. Oh, you're talking about saying it's a trap. Well, it's a trap is a fairly straightforward thing to say. In order for it to be really be a Star Wars reference, you have to have a fish guy say it. Oh, Rebel Scout. Let's go ahead and take this thing out. Let us disrupt its shields. All right. This thing is really annoying the heck out of me. Let's go ahead and destroy its engines while the shields are disrupted. The shields came back up too fast. Med bay is damaged. At this point, I'm inclined to engage its drone bay and its weapon systems. Alright. Hopefully that'll work out. Firefighting. Alright, we disabled their darn drone. One more hit should finally eliminate the problem of this ship. Good, it's dead. The ship breaks apart. Alright, now we gotta wait around a while and repair. Okay, repaired the console there, gotta get the pilot some medical assistance, but the med bay is damaged, so I guess we'll be fixing that up. Alright, send both of you guys over here to repair the hacking unit. Alright. Back to your stations. Pilot to the bridge, you back to shields. Alright, we're about ready to get out of here. I think it's high time to get to the exit. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You arrive in the sector and are greeted by a science vessel waiting on by the beacon. They hail you. We find ourselves low on fuel and have a proposition. I see. We are also low on fuel, so sorry. Next sector. Oh god, we have to go through a rebel stronghold. Well, we'll be fighting a lot of rebels here. You will have to be very cautious in this sector. The rebels have full control and are no doubt looking for you. Oh boy. I do feel a need to go buy more hyper fuel at the store. Let's just buy them out. That will have to do. Alright. Let's go through that nebula and then get to the exit. That might be a fun way to do it. Anything new magically speaking? Lately I have been getting the impression that a greater amount of meditation may be necessary than I previously thought. Which is actually a little bit annoying, since, you know, most of us are more interested in doing fancy schmancy rituals and such, whereas sitting there and breathing and just being is, you know, you think of that as boring, even though it's a necessary part of everything. But it must be done. More meditation. Although if your intention, meditatively speaking, is anything less than full enlightenment, then doing it for longer than an hour is overkill. You really probably only need about 10 minutes for most of our purposes, but an hour may be occasionally necessary. Rebels autonomous scouts. Ship's AI wastes no time in engaging your ship. Yes. Let us engage the weapon systems first. What is up with this enemy drone? Ah crap, they disabled our shields. Bad sign. Shields being more seriously damaged, weapon system taken out. Good, they missed. Firefighting, the no-air method. Although that may be an error since they're disrupting our oxygen generator. You should probably go to the O2 area and repair it while we can repair anything. Oh boy. This is very difficult to deal with. We're barely damaging them. I should go attack the shields first then. They have way too much in the shields department. And now the chain laser's offline, so we're dead. Never mind, we're done. One last explosion marks your fate as your ship is torn apart. Oh, very similar score to the last game. Alright, back to the main menu. New game. I am not convinced that I can get very far with the Taurus, which is the energy cruiser type A. I do find myself wondering about the other variant ships of the Taurus, however. Interesting. There have been rumors of advanced ship construction in the Rebels' stronghold, also defeated flagship with any layout of the cruiser. Learn from Zoltan that sometimes diplomacy works. Alt unlock, defeat the flagship with any layout of the Federation cruiser. Interesting. Rock cruiser. Ah, I see. Interesting. Unlock 4 ships in addition to the Kestrel cruiser to unlock this ship. Okay. So we get the Lanius just cause, eventually, if we keep unlocking ships. Unidentified cruiser. Travel to a lost sector of the galaxy. So this is one that has a really unusual unlock. Cool. So there's apparently alt unlocks, which requires you to defeat the flagship with Type A and B of every other ship, excluding the Lanius cruiser. Mantis cruiser. Oh, I see. You'll have to convince him to help you. That makes me think that I failed like a random check or something earlier, and I almost could have had the Mantis cruiser unlocked. Sad. Almost could have had Mantis cruiser unlocked, but how would I have convinced him to help me? I don't know. Slug cruiser. One of the slug ships must know something about this advanced cruiser. Perhaps you can convince them to tell you. Rock cruiser. Prove yourself to the Rockman to earn this powerful ship. Stealth cruiser. I see. Interesting. So apparently they only trust their own kind, so if I want to unlock the stealth cruiser in the normal way, I would need to find something. You would need to find the building location in near the NG homeworlds and have an NG on board your ship. Alright. Well, for right now, I still only have Kestrel Type A and Kestrel Type B unlocked. How do I unlock C? Get to Sector 8 with the Kestrel Cruiser Type B in Advanced Mode enabled to unlock this ship. What do you mean Advanced Mode enabled? Oh, Advanced Edition content. It is enabled, okay. How about if I let you pick which one I fly? The Standard Kestrel, the Type B, or the Type A NG Cruiser? The weirdness with the NG Cruiser is it's mainly all about those drones. Maybe I should try the NG Cruiser again. Maybe I'll just go ahead and let my last playthrough be with the NG Cruiser. Let's come up with a good name for a robot. Let's be ridiculous. Let's be ridiculous, go full Star Wars with this. Type A? No, you probably mean the Kestrel Cruiser. However, the Type A can also refer to the Taurus Type A. You did not specify which ship. I'm not really sure if I want to play the NG Cruiser. Suggestion for the name, you say? hostile negotiator. Alright, we're gonna do this with the NG ship, but we're calling it the Millennium Donut because I put R2-D2 and C-3PO on it. Millennium Donut. NG Medbot Dispersal. Heal the crew outside of the med bay at a reduced speed. Okay. Let's go. Alright, standard issue. The ion weapons depower and lock a system for a time. If they hit the enemy's shields, they deal their stun damage directly to the shield's system. Alright. Interesting, very interesting. Oh, that's also interesting. This ship begins with one extra piece of power. However, let's see. Interesting, interesting. This might work out. Might. Let us take the roundabout path. A slightly roundabout. Let's... I think I'm going to be a little weird this time. I'm going to decide that I want to visit this star here, and I want to visit this star here, because it's ridiculously out of the way. So let's just visit all those stars and then head to the exit point. You stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet. They are powering up their FTL! Alright, Ion. I need you to... Oh, I see what the issue is. I do need an upgrade. Got it. We're going to target the... No, I need to target the engine system. Disable and enable. Okay. I can't believe I missed with the ion gun. Let's see how we fare. We apparently... the drone is doing a fairly decent job. Let's continue to attack the engine system with the ion cannon, please. Excellent. This is very unconventional, but it seems to be doing an okayish job. Excellent. Their ship breaks apart and you are relieved to know that you are still one step ahead of the fleet. Very nice, but I'm going to want more power. Oh, I don't have quite enough scrap for that. Okay. Let's keep going into the nebula soon. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials. Alright, you happen upon an abandoned mining site. A few mining drones were left behind that could be repurposed. Very good. Now let's give ourselves a little bit of an upgrade here. Accept. Now I should be able to have my engines at full without having to worry about the power levels. Ah, a distress beacon, and you know my policy for distress beacons. You locate a nearby human mining colony. Where an unknown disease has spread virulently, they are setting up a quarantine to contain it, but a riot has broken out. Send NG to calm down the infected. With no fear of catching the disease, your NG crew member helps reassure and organize the infected humans. Calmed by its extensive knowledge of human physiology, the infected submit to the quarantine in the hopes that a cure can be found soon. The colony leaders offer a reward for helping to prevent an ugly incident. Very nice, very nice. There's a store there, but I don't think we need the store just yet. To the unvisited location. Ah, It's worrying that the rebels have penetrated so deep into uncharted space, even if it is only an unmanned craft. Alright. Let us aim to disable its weapons and send out our drone. Excellent. This is actually working much better than I thought it would be. We didn't even give that drone a chance to shoot. As far as I can tell, the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. I'll take it. Moving on. Now, I said I kind of wanted to investigate this area over here, so let's do that. Why not? Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. How about no? Too bad, you will regret this decision. Oop. Let us disable their weapons, as always, and deploy the combat drone. No weapons for you. It looks like they have been able to shoot, but they're shooting very inconsistently. They send you a message. I cannot believe how well equipped your ship is. Please take this and let us live. You know what? Why not? I'll accept your puny offer. Now to this location. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system, no doubt one of many fleeing. Hail them. The vessel is relieved to hear from you. They are running low on supplies. They suggest a trade. I guess I'll trade with you. Why not? Now I have plenty of fuel. Let's head to this one last unexplored area before we head to the exit point. Ah, here we go. Time to take out a rebel's fleet. Time to take out a rebel ship, excuse me. Oh, you have a drone too? Well, let's disable your drone system then. Drone system disabled. Now let's target their weapons system. Ooh, that's not good. Need to get the O2 under control. Bad, 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 bad. With weapons disabled, let us attack the... we keep missing, that's a bad sign. Enemy ship has had its O2 generator disabled. Very good. Unfortunately, they fixed their weapons, so things are looking dicey. You get a frantic message. Take everything we have, just don't kill us. I guess. Alright, that's done. Open all doors to equalize pressure. Now let's... Wait, is that ship about to blow up anyway? That'll be funny. I guess not. Let's go. To the exit point. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. Okay. Not much remains in this abandoned system, however, some scans reveal a nearby mining platform with some salvageable materials. I kinda want to upgrade my shields. But at the same time, I also kinda want to upgrade... Go ahead and upgrade the reactor one more time. I have a feeling it's going to be necessary. Jump to next sector. Uncharted, Nebula, or NG controlled? I'm inclined to go with NG controlled anytime I have the option. You've arrived in NG space. The Mantis has been threatening the NG core worlds, but you should be able to stock up for your journey. Now, this time I'm going to aim for this system over here. So I'll just go bounce, 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 bounce. Okay, that works. A lot of people up here in space, indeed, indeed. You have jumped into the aftermath of what seems to have been a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screens, and you can still see the remains of the dying ship sparking, breaking apart. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. Investigate the battlefield. You scan the battlefield and find little remains. Disappointed, you prepare to jump. Okay. Something fishy about this. The complex arrangement of ship hulls and FTL drive capacitors floating abandoned in space suggests the NG were here not too long ago, but no longer. Let's continue. Oh, a distress signal. Well, I guess we always answer distress beacons. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between two large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. Alright, try to dislodge the ship by shooting at the rocks. You fire a few volleys into the rocks and it starts to shudder and break apart. Without shields, the pirate ship takes speeding, but eventually pulls free. They thank you for your assistance. Lovely. Alright. There's a store here. Perhaps I can get additional drones. Can I get a different drone system, perhaps? Too bad I don't have the scrap for this. Cloaking device. I'm surprised that they don't sell drone parts. But they do sell additional weapons systems, but I would have to upgrade my weapons for this. Heavy Laser Mark 1. Required power, just 1. Well, if it only requires 1 power, that's actually a very good deal. I was not very impressed with the chain laser the last time I used it. Flak gun. Shots per charge 3. Normal damage 1. But the heavy laser is the only one that only requires 1 power, so I think that's what sells it for me. I will take the heavy laser, and I don't think I'm inclined to buy anything else. Close. Now I need to prepare to upgrade my weapons, but I don't have enough salvage to do it yet. But soon. I will also need to upgrade my power. So power and weapons, which means I need to wait until I've got 55 scrap. Okay, that will do. You come across a Mantis raider taking pot shots at a defenseless NG supply station. Discovering its weapons aren't much of a match for the station's armor, it turns on your ship. Battle stations. Drone active. Now, actually, I don't need to upgrade the, power reactor core. I just need to upgrade the weapons system. Okay. Let us take out the enemy's weapons. Alright. Let's see how we do. Enemy weapons disabled. Let's do this. They have been able to damage our shields. We need to repair our shields before we have bigger problems. Actually, you know what? I think I'll leave him in the shields section for now. Looks like our combat drone does a very excellent job. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Continue. Now we know that I only really need to upgrade the weapons by one, except now we can have both the ion blaster and the heavy laser active. Jump to the next area. A nearby space station hails you. Greetings, your arrival is most fortuitous. We recently came across some extra drones. I'll take them. One more area, and then we'll head to the exit point. What do you think humanity would bring to a galactic community? Without knowledge of what other aliens are actually like, I have no way of knowing. There are all kinds of speculation as to what humans will be like compared to other aliens. And it is hard to know for sure. Like, without anything else to go by, we have a tendency to do one of two things when we think of aliens. Well, one of three things, really. Either we imagine aliens will be just like us, which is improbable since, you know, every creature will be different. Or we imagine that aliens will be somehow vastly more peaceful than us and regard us as backward barbarians, which seems probable enough as it stands, but is also a little bit too idealistic to be realistic, you know what I mean? And then there's the possibility that aliens will be paranoids that want to annihilate anything that might possibly threaten them, which means that we probably don't want to make contact with aliens that are like that. That would be bad. The problem of paranoia leads to what some people have described as the Dark Forest hypothesis, which is named after a science fiction story where, in the Dark Forest hypothesis, I forget precisely why they call it Dark Forest, except the idea seems to be you're in the great unknown and you're probably surrounded by monsters and everyone is trying to kill you. So naturally, because everyone's trying to kill you, as soon as you detect literally anything, you try to kill it first. Except the trouble with this is if the Dark Forest were how things worked, then everyone would have to be completely paranoid, and would have to, the instant you detect any other life, you immediately try to destroy it, and I think that is improbable. It's not completely outside the realm of possibility, but I think it is highly improbable that other life would just behave in that manner. But it's an explanation for one of the, if I remember correctly, it's called the Fermi paradox, but I can't remember if that's the right term for it. Where, assuming what we know about the formation of planets and the age of the universe is true, then there has been plenty of time not only for other life to develop, but for it to have spread throughout our galaxy. However, we detect nothing out there. Which leads to the question, where are all the aliens? And I think the most straightforward answer to the Fermi paradox is our theories on how planets develop and how life develops, how planets develop, and the likely behavior of aliens is probably wrong. There is a good possibility that human beings are the most advanced in our local region. And by local region, I mean like around a 100 light-year radius of the planet. Give or take. Because I would say we have had radio communication for 100 years, a little over 100 years. And in that time, we have detected nothing else. Nothing that would seem like a transmission by an intelligence. So that implies one of two things. Either there are no other intelligences within that are... Either there are no other intelligences within, at our technology level, within 100 light years, or they are more advanced than we are and have been using a different form of communication from radio, and just stopped using radio transmissions. I'm inclined to think that odds are we are the most advanced in the 100 light year radius. Technologically speaking, at least. Let's see, an unidentified ship is badly damaged. So to some extent, I suppose we would wind up bringing to a galactic community the galactic community in the first place. Due to our current understanding of physics, it is strangely more likely that we will be able to... It's actually more likely that we will be able to extend human lifespan to the point where we can live long enough to finish a voyage to another star system and back if we feel like coming back, than it is that we will actually be able to go FTL. Which, I don't like that, but I have to acknowledge it as, you know, more probable that we can get people to live for 200, 300, 400 years than it is that we will be able to develop FTL in any meaningful way. Like, a lot of science fiction makes out like, when we get matter-antimatter reactors, we can have warp drive, but they ran the numbers, and if you had manned matter-antimatter reactors, you'd still be going at sublight speeds. And of course, then you'd have to deal with antimatter, and who wants to deal with antimatter? We've got a lot of ideas, but no real plan on how a faster-than-light star drive would actually work. We do have plans for some pretty compelling slower-than-light star drives, but they'd have to be either for the ship for the very long-lived, or for a generation ship, or if we can develop some kind of stasis technology, then a sleeper ship. Alright. We're going to be the hero. We always be the hero. We don't take bribes. We might be the Ancient Ones. Yes, we very well might be the Ancient Ones. Now, I want to give a caveat to that. I think that people overestimate how thorough our scanning is with respect to searching for extraterrestrial life. In the greater scheme of things, we have not been searching for alien life for a very long time. We have been searching for alien life for a distressingly short time in the greater scheme of things. Just because you don't find anything in the first 10 years, the first 20 years, the first 30 years, whatever, doesn't mean it's not out there. In fact, even if we've been searching for only 50 to 70 years, it is a really short time on the scale of the age of the galaxy, the age of the universe. That's a really short time. I mean, we might be the Ancient Ones, we might be the first peoples to develop this far, but it's still a really short time. I'm just inclined to think that we are the most advanced in a 100 light-year radius, but 100 light-years is a drop in the bucket in the galactic park. The galaxy is several 100,000 light-years across, if I remember correctly. Possibly 1 million. Because I don't remember the numbers off the top of my head. As I recall, it's more like 1 million light years to get to Andromeda, but our galaxy is several 100,000 across. And that is a huge distance. Now, I say that I think we're the most advanced in 100 light-year radius because if there were aliens broadcasting their radio signals just for their own use, then we would have picked up some of their radio frequencies. We would be picking up what they put out 100-some years ago if they were 100 light-years away from us. But we have found no signals that sound artificial coming from out there. We've had a few occasions where we thought we might have found something that was like a message, but then it turned out it was a natural phenomena. I think that's how pulsars were discovered. Alright. Anyway, I've been rambling on about the likelihood of us finding aliens for a while. I should probably get back to actually playing the game. Unidentified ship is badly damaged. Oh yeah, we're trying to be a hero. We're always trying to be the hero. Continue. Okay. How are we gonna do this? I actually have this guy working shields now, on the off chance that improves our shield output. How are we doing this? Ah yeah, we actually have heavy lasers now. Activate the combat drone, ion blast the weapons. Let us also aim to destroy the weapons, because why not? Actually, you know what, don't put that. Let's aim the real destructive power against the shields. Actually, I changed my mind again. Let's aim the destructive power against weapon systems and the ions against the shields. Keep their shields down as much as I can. Bam. There we go. Let's keep this up. Let's keep their shields down permanently. Fine, our previous offer was not generous enough. No, we're going to annihilate you. You're done. You're done. Bam! The pirate explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. You were too late. The hull breach deprived the crew of oxygen during your fight with the pirate. Sad. Very sad. Let's go. I guess it's time for us to head to the exit. No, the gamma rays and radio signals are very, very different. Yeah, gamma rays are actually very, very high-powered electromagnetics. They're also one of the three main types of destructive radiation. Like, radio signals are not gamma rays. Alright. You arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You inform a nearby station of your flight from the rebels. They offer to outfit your ship with a weapon and wish you well. Ah, we can make an ion bomb now. Okay. I guess that means I gotta upgrade the dang weapons systems again, but if I upgrade the weapons systems, you know what, why not? Why not? Except that means I gotta upgrade the reactor again. Feeling a little bit dumb. Oh well. I'll disable that and activate the ion bomb for now. For now, we're going to use the teleporting bomb. Ignores shields, requires missile. This will give us a use for our missiles until we get rid of them. Jump to the next sector. Rock-controlled and rock-controlled. Oh lord, that is a lot of hostility. Doesn't really matter what we pick, does it? Oh, man. I know where I'm gonna go next, and it doesn't matter which one we pick. Let's go. We're caught between a rock and a hard place. The Rock people are a powerful and proud race. It is not unheard of to have a peaceful journey through their lands, but don't count on it. Alright, let's head for the exit point, I guess. Oh no. Oh no. As soon as you arrive, you hear the telltale sounds of a teleporter and shouts reverberating throughout the ship. Prepare to burn, fleshy meat stack aliens. Oh no. Alright, alright. All doors closed. You go hang out over here so that these guys have problems. You to the med bay. Here those bastards come. Well, if they make it to the med bay, we gotta close everything up. I sure hope fighting in the med bay does the trick. Alright, it looks like we might be able to make it. Solar flare imminent. Oh boy. Go deal with that fire, please. Alright. Alright. Get back to the pilot's seat so we can get out of here. Back to the weapons chamber. Or weapons station. When all choices are bad. Alright, let's go. Definitely gotta get out of this joint. And fast. A loud thud resounds through the ship after jump completion. You've just shunted a rock fighter and he's preparing to fire. Oh boy, combat, combat. It's time for the combat wombat. Let's go ahead and drop a bomb in their weapons systems. And ion blast their shields. Because why not? Oh boy. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Did they beam someone aboard? Where are they? I thought oh wait, that was my ship. My ship beamed a missile into their ship. Okay. We beamed the ion missile into the enemy ship. Good. Now let's shoot... Actually, let's shoot their pilot station and redirect the next blast to the O2 generator. This fighter's getting railed. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. Hack and slash, baby. These NG are more about surgical strikes, I see. Now let's send this into the weapons system again, since I managed to repair that. I'm going to disable the ion bomb, activate the heavy laser, and start aiming for their shield system. Because I'm getting tired of their shield the way their shield keeps coming back online. It's driving me nuts. Let's redirect the ion blast to the shields now. rock ship hails. Enough! We were told aliens were a threat to our ways, and you have proved as much. Take this and leave us in peace. Okay. There's a store here. That being said, we're kind of low on scrap, so it might not be worth it. Might not be worth bothering about. Let's just go around the southern side of the sector. A Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from a nearby planet. Send an away party to investigate. You find a small cache of supplies that were surely left for any loyal Federation ships in trouble. You take all that you need, leaving some for others to find. Very good. That actually means that I could go to the store. Let's see what the store's got. The Rock tolerate few aliens in their space, but even they seem to respect the wisdom of the Zoltan. A few of them have established a trading post in the husk of an abandoned capital ship. Alright, nice. Defense drone Mark 1. Ooh. The anti-combat drone. Stuns combat drones attacking your ship. Very interesting. Combat drone Mark 2. Very interesting. Except I don't have the money for it. Defense drone Mark 1. I like it. I'll take it. Now let's get more fuel for now. Defense drone is a twofer. They're both twofers. So what I need to do is I need to upgrade the drone system and I need to upgrade the reactor. For now, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to have to upgrade the reactor and the drone system. The reactor will need a lot of upgrading. But the drone system, if I want to use both of these at once, will also need something. I'll figure something out. Time to move on. Hopefully I'll find more scrap soon. You receive a message meant to degrade you as aliens. You half expect an attack, but it seems to have come from a small civilian shuttle. Distress call. We'll get there eventually. You passively scan a small rock station that is next to the beacon. However, they must not have appreciated your curiosity. A rock ship pulls away from the station and you register an incoming teleporter signal as well! Oh no! Ah crap, they're going to mess with my drones. Alright. Let's send you to the door control. We will not be able to use drones for a while, so let's just attack the enemy's weapon systems. Alright, let's see what we can do about this. Oops, that was boo-boo. Head back this way, please. Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going. It looks like the rock might beat us after all. After all this, this is how we die. Ah, shit, they're about to disable our shields. Master of Orion combat? Which Master of Orion? Long ago I played the original, but it's been a long time. Oh boy. Oh no. They got to my dude! Into the medical bay. Yeah, they're about to take over door control. We're screwed. This is a significant oof right here. Ah, shit. These bastards! Let's wipe out enemy's O2 generator. We're probably gonna die this time, where I think we're done. Wow, they just went through our entire... Yeah, we're done. Hull is at 2. Yeah, we're basically dead in the water here. I don't think there's a damn thing we can do at this point. Boom! Done. And right when I was getting used to the NG ship too, one last explosion marks your fate as your ship is torn apart. Well, that's how a roguelike game is. You don't play a game like this expecting to win. But the idea is to have an interesting demise. Oh my, I can't believe I've already gone through three games of FTL. I might do one last game as the Kestrel. One last game. Chris. Dave. Caleb. I'm not gonna worry about the little icons. You can barely tell. They look different anyway. Okie dokie. I'm gonna roll as the regular old Kestrel. Let's give it a good name. Let's call it something fancy. Let's give this one less hubris. Practicus. Start. Alright. Let's begin our first jump. We have 2 options. I'm inclined to explore a bit before heading off to the next. No way that we can get to every system in this sector, but we can get to a decent number before we beeline off. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I guess that's not really direct and not really indirect way to the exit. Let's go. A small platform orbits near this beacon. It looks like a fueling station of some sort. We don't have enough money for this. Let's go. A Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from a nearby planet. Let's investigate. Find a secret Federation outpost, but it appears the rebels have found it before you. The place is empty and faint blood stains can be found in the living quarters. You find the encrypted signal emitter and shut it off before leaving. Oh, that's sad. That is significantly sadder than the last time we found one of those. Wow. Alright, well. Moving on. This area shows signs of a battle some time ago. There are scattered remains of ships, but one station appears to be intact. Move in to examine the station. You approach cautiously, but you detect no danger. It appears to have been a small rest stop that was abandoned a while ago. You take what few supplies you can find. Alright. Let us continue our voyage. Alright, here we go. Pirate Invader. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew managed to keep you barely operational, and you move into attack. Alright then, well. Okay. Let's see. Let us delete your ability to wage war. Well, you know my policy for invasions. Think you're gonna do anything? Ha ha ha. Oh, dreadful. Go take him out. They beamed him back on board. Let's see, open all doors. Head back to the weapons. Alright, we got this. Almost done. In fact, I think I'll disable the Artemis now. Bam, done. With the pirate ship destroyed, your ship's systems is restored to full functionality. Okay, everyone's still alive, no significant damage. Close all doors, reactivate Artemis, I guess. Actually, let's leave it offline because we want to conserve our missiles for when we need them. Beelining to the exit now, I think is probably... oh no. A pirate ship in an asteroid field. What a classic. Alright. Let's destroy their shields first. Alright, now we destroy their ability to wage war. O2 generator is more important than the engine, bro. Let's fix that first. Oof. Alright, on the grounds that this is the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Alright. Fix the O2 generator now. Okay, O2 generator fixed. Now head over and fix the med bay. As soon as we can get out of here, we're getting out of here. Jump. Oh, a store? Well, maybe I'll find something useful. Ship engineers set up a small shop here. I always get to see the cloaking device when I've got way beyond too little material to buy one. We have, okay, they're selling a drone control system, but again, I don't have enough to buy one. Oh, more crew. Well, maybe I can recruit some crew. That might be good. They're just baseline crew, but I guess that's fine. Another burst laser, but I don't actually have the money for it. Unless I sell my current burst laser. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ah, bug. Yes, my best bet is either to buy more missiles and fuel, or recruit someone. You know what? I'm feeling like the missiles and fuel are probably my best options right now, so let's alternate between... before I do anything else. Boop. Need to make sure I get that upgraded. Ooh, I forgot. I was porting to the next area because I wanted to get out of that hazardous environment, or I worried about fixing up all the rest of my repairs. Now let's alternate between fuel and missiles, fuel and missiles, fuel and missiles. That works. Alright, back to the gunning position, Caleb. Here we go. To the exit. Alright. They offer to upgrade your sensors. Unfortunately, we wasted all our scrap last place. Next sector. Uncharted Nebula or Mantis controlled. Let's go to the Nebula, I guess. The gases that make up the nebulas in this sector threaten to impair your systems, but you have to press on. Ah yes, my routine for distress calls. Hello, we used our last FTL fuel to jump to this system. They indicate a burnt-out husk of debris and warped metal. As you can see, the war must have spread to this sector. We've been stranded ever since. Okay, have some fuel. Thank you. Perhaps as payment, our engineer can try to optimize your ship's reactor output. Wow. Pretty interesting that happened. Makes me want to upgrade something else on my ship, like maybe the O2 generator. But I got no scrap, so let's just get out of this nebula. Let's get out of this nebula. Bad nebula. A pirate ship arrives shortly after you. I need more scrap. Sorry, brother. Oh no, they have high advanced shields. Maybe this was a mistake. This might have been a mistake! Oh boy. They do seem to have some funky shield generator. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Oof. They look as if they don't want to fight. They're trying to escape. Too bad, brother. I need the scrap materials. I will disable the Artemis, though, and aim for the engine. They hail you. We realize our ship is no match for yours. If you let us go, we can make it worth your while. Fuel, rocket, anti-personnel drone. Okay, you've convinced me. I'll let you go. Improve the O2 generator so that my oxygenating tactics can continue being good. No need to go to the store. Well, actually, there is a reason to go to the store. Now that I think about it. The center of a hydrogen cloud doesn't seem like a very usual place for a store, but the NG aren't a usual species. Okay. First we're going to sell, because we don't have a drone system. Oh, it's only worth 17? That's kind of lame. Lame! Let's just get out of here. Fastest jumps to the exit. Running a Halloween special game in a tabletop RPG. Got any spooky ideas? I am not sure what kind of RPG is it. Is it something Dungeons and Dragons related, or are you asking me for a recommendation of an RPG? I don't think that I haven't played any major RPGs recently in the tabletop sense. You nervously glance out the windows, but the only thing to greet you is more clouds and silence. Alright, almost to the exit point. You arrive in the nebula and immediately receive a message from an unknown source. Prepare to be boarded! Uh-oh. This is bad. You know what, everyone? It's time for the usual routine where we all take shelter in the med bay. Oh, I guess they want to kill the crew at all costs rather than anything else. Makes it straightforward. Just fight in the med bay, have a nice day. We get regen, they don't. This shouldn't take long. They were fools to come here. Alright, pretty good. Everyone goes back to station. And jump into the exit point. Alright, you've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. I feel like destroying the rebels, because of course I do. I have so many missiles, why not just blow the crap out of them? Destroy their drone control system first. Doing pretty good. Drone control taken out. Let's now go after their ability to wage war. Please don't kill us. We will give you everything we have. Well, you're offering me missiles, so why not? Next sector. Let's go to Zoltan controlled, why not? Maybe I'll get lucky and unlock a ship. The Zoltan patrol their borders, but let you pass when you ID as Federation. Let's hope they won't be so courteous to the rebels. Distress beacon. I just noticed that Dave is injured, how annoying. Your jump interrupts a Zoltan security ship as it follows a Mantis pirate into an asteroid field. They message you, your presence here will continue to be tolerated, but please do not interfere. Alright, don't interfere. The Zoltan know their business better than most. Best to leave them to it. You prepare to jump. But I have to wait for the FTL. Uh-oh. This is getting irksome. Maybe I should have you go and man the shields. Why is it a distress signal then, I wonder? Right. Let's pop this direction then, and then beeline to the exit. Without active sensors, you have no other option but to look out of the viewports in apprehension. It's eerily quiet. You catch a glimpse of a strange signal coming from the space station before your sensors shut off unexpectedly. Ah, this again? Alright, here we go again. Everyone to the med bay, as usual. Oh man. Now, open all doors, including those, and then make sure the ones for the med bay remain shut. Thus forcing the baddies to come to the medbay, where they will be eliminated. I can probably get away with closing all the doors now. I knew it was probably a good idea to close all the doors before he destroyed door control, little bastard. How are we doing? We get them all yet? Alright, that deals with that. Now you two should probably fix door controls so we can... Oh, is that all of them? How? I guess it must have been all of them. Alright, everyone back to stations, I guess. Alright. When weapons are repaired, we get back underway. Another store, which I don't feel a need to visit. Bam. Uh-oh, maybe I do feel a need to visit it. I'm running low on jump fuel. Despite their precautions, pirates have begun to harass the local Zoltan settlements across this sector. One such pirate spots your ship and moves into attack. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let us eliminate their ability to wage war. Uh-oh. Yeah, these guys are too tough. Let's, yeah, that's funny. It has the same name as as one that was an ally a while ago. Alright, well then. Uh-oh. Alright, will we manage to make this work out for us? I don't know. Alright, they got beamed away and the O2 generator is not that badly damaged. Open all doors to equalize the air pressure and need to go and repair the O2 generator. Enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL, trying to escape. Okay. Oof. And we have destroyed them. Good. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Alright, that works for me. Alright, how are we? O2 generator still needs to be finished repairing. You were thinking of trying the End of the World RPG. Which of the scenario sounds most appropriate? 1. Zombie apocalypse. 2. Wrath of the Gods. 3. Alien invasion. Or 4. Rise of the Machines. Of those, I think that zombie apocalypse is more typical of Halloween. Wrath of the Gods could be typical if you have, say, skeletonic gods. Alien invasion, I don't know. I don't know about alien invasion for a Halloween scenario. Of the 4 you listed, zombie apocalypse is the most Halloween-oriented, I would say. Even though I'm not usually one to be... I'm not really a fan of zombie scenarios, though, but I have to say it is the more Halloween-themed of the 4 options you listed. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to go to the store after all. I need... hyperfuel more than anything else. My friends, please, there is nothing I don't have, and there is nothing worth wanting that I can't get. Alright. Good to know. I have something to sell. Yes, I have drone material to sell. That works, I guess. That will have to do. Interesting. Repair burst. Self-teleporting unit that floods a room with nanobots capable of completely repairing all system damage. Requires missile. That's amusing. Interesting. Full heal for any of your systems. Pike beam. Can cut across entire ships, assuming there's no shield to stop it. Interesting. A 3 damage beam against 2 shield bars will cost 1 down. Okay, that's interesting. So the pike beam is effective enough, but it is... Laser Charger Mark III. All very nice, but what I really need is hyper fuel, but you're not selling enough hyper fuel for my needs. Well, I guess we'll fix up a little bit more. Let's take away page 2. Lifeform Scanner. Battery Charger. Zoltan Shield Bypass. These are kind of disappointing. This isn't disappointing enough. I think I'll just fix all and grab some more missiles. Let's go. I am disappointed with your selection. Sorry. Oh no. By attempting to access these closed mining fields, you are in violation of the Natural Mineral Protection Act. Your weaponry will be confiscated for processing. Great, now we have to destroy the freaking Zoltan ship. For being dumb. Let's disable their shields first and then annihilate them. Ah, they missed. I keep forgetting to send Dave to the dang, Okay. Now let's eliminate their ability to wage war. I wonder... Oh boy, this is not good. Our ability to wage war has been neutralized. Not good at all. Close all doors. And then... we use the good old method. This is most unfortunate. I think I should just jump away when we're at full. We're almost there. To the exit. And then we're going to be doing a lot of repairs. This long-range beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. Like the idea of zombie apocalypse happening during Halloween, it would be funny in a grim sort of way. Indeed. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Okay. Nope, still nothing on. Alright. Close all doors. O2 generator is damaged. That's unfortunate. Wait, what? This is bad. We might fail somehow in spite of everything. Alright, now back to the med bay. In fact, everyone should go to the med bay. Alright, everyone getting healed up in the med bay. Now everyone to weapons. Alright, I just barely evaded a really dumb fail in this game. I would have probably been annihilated by idiotic loss of oxygen. Alright. Everyone back to your stations. Close doors. And we're out. Next sector, NG Homeworlds. This might be interesting, though I'm afraid we're very low on fuel. That has been threatening the NG Core Worlds. We need to go to a store to buy more fuel now. Alright. L7 will have to do. Distress speaking. Distress bacon? Alright, you are being targeted by a nearby ship. The distress call was just a lure. Oh, they've got a cloaking device. Guess I can't do anything about that right now. Let's go up, fix up the shields while they're cloaked. What's this? Did someone beam over? Oh no, it's a device. Ah, that's what they did. Delightful. Let's repair our sensors then. Let us engage their shields. Oh man. These guys are very scary. Repair the O2 generator because that's going to be a real pain if we run out of O2. Manning the shields. O2 generator back up. Good. Head to the med bay. As well. Oof. That is bad. Now you head there. Now head there. Let us not eliminate their weapons systems, please. Oof. Please don't kill us. We'll give you everything we have. I'll accept your offer because I don't really want to continue this fight. Everyone, we need to go and fix everything. You, the med bay. You, to the O2 area. Dave's probably gonna die. Not enough time to get to the med bay. Fuck. I guess I'll have to send you to the med bay too, since you're probably gonna die before you get there. Okay, just barely made it. Painful. Freaking O2 destruction. Oh, let's go fix our dang sensors. Oh, man. Well, time to go and head over to the engines. We're now a crew of 2. Painful, painful. Close all doors and jump to the next area. Let's try to beeline this as far as we're able. What appeared to be a single damaged ship is in fact two ships that have smashed into each other. There is a flurry of comm signals and damage. It's hard to determine what occurred. The vessels appear to be NG. They look locked together by the impact and can't free themselves. Attempt to help the ships by prying them apart. To your surprise, one of the NG vessels attacks. One ship detaches itself, surprisingly still quite whole, and opens fire. It looks like it somehow identified you as hostile. Well, this is irritating. As usual, we try to eliminate their ability to wage war, except now that I think about it, these are NG ships, so we should probably target their drone control first. Oh boy. Engine disabled. Oh boy, we are low on hull. Oh no. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead in the water. I don't think we have a chance of survival. One hit point left. We are the one hit point wonder, and we're dead. That's alright, he died shortly before. Oh wow, this is the lowest score I've gotten. This is the lowest score I've gotten the entire time I've been playing this today. Well, that is that. So, it sounded like you wanted to talk about the likelihood that we'll run into aliens. Or the likelihood of us being the actual first on the galactic scene. A lot of the trouble you run into with regard to, like, the big picture cosmology questions, like scientific cosmology, I should say. Because you know that we run into multiple forms of cosmology in the stuff that we investigate. More spiritual cosmologies cannot be investigated by science, after all. Not with anything like ease. As the scientist makes material instruments to study a material world, it stands to reason that material instruments are not effective in studying the immaterial world. Oh my. However, with regard to more scientific cosmology, the issue you run into is that a lot of the time we just don't know. We don't actually know how common or how uncommon Earth-like worlds are. We think there is a possibility that we're starting to observe Earth-like worlds, or like marginally Earth-like worlds, with our distant telescopes. However, because of the way we look for them, we have been finding the larger worlds first. It's just plain easier to see a planet that's 3 to 5 or more times the size of Earth than it is to see a planet that's Earth size or smaller. So they've started finding all of these so-called mega-Earths, which, while it's conceivable that life might have developed on some of these, it would probably not be a comfortable place for us to land because your weight would go up by like 5 to 10 times what you weigh on Earth. Among other problems. And we really don't know if these places actually do have an Earth-like, have an environment even remotely resembling Earth. Too far away to get a good idea. What we do know so far is that we have seen no signs of alien constructions with our telescopes. That doesn't necessarily mean they're not there, but it means that either they're good at hiding, or we have not developed a means of properly seeing them. You know, like I said, it's easier to see big things in space than little things. Or they are there, but they're there more recently than the light left the star to get to us. Like, that's one of the reasons why I say I think we're the most advanced species in a 100-some light-year radius, is because if there were an advanced species and it was spouting radio waves, you know, it takes the speed of light. Like, radio waves propagate at the speed of light, so they could be there and we wouldn't know for several years because there's not enough time for their signals to get to us. At any rate, my monthly FTL is complete. Tomorrow will be Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Last week, I got up to the Three Sisters and wound up ending game at that point because it's partially a puzzle battle dealing with them, and I'm really not inclined to deal with their darn puzzly nonsense. Like, to be honest, if there was a section of SMT3 that would make me want to quit, I think it's this dungeon. This dungeon makes me want to quit, but I'd rather actually finish the game. But yeah. Tomorrow, we're gonna be fighting the Three Sisters again. Crossing my fingers that I actually win and beat them this time. Trouble is, apparently I need to fight them in order from youngest to oldest, and one at a time, and then all three at once, before we're properly done. I believe that they are probably the actual final boss of the tower, and I should be able to meet up with, you know, main character's teacher after that. But at this stage, I think she's probably coerced to helping what's-his-name. I think it's coercion. And then on Saturday, I'm back to Journeyman Project. And I was looking into whether I could find the other Journeyman Project games, and what I determined is not on Steam. But apparently the other Journeyman Project games are on GOG. Good old games, GOG. And I can find Journeyman Project 2 and Journeyman Project 3 on GOG. The only one I've played before is the third game in the series, which was a very good game, and it sets a high bar. Well, you're right about that for Nocturne. A part of me is inclined to try the Persona 3 remake when it comes out. However, I have heard that, I've heard bad things about what they're doing, and on the order of they're not going to have... So here's the deal with the versions of Persona 3. The two main versions of Persona 3 that people talk about are Persona 3 FES, which was back in the PlayStation 2, and Persona 3 Portable, which, you know, they released a port of that on Steam. Between the two, I kind of prefer FES ever so slightly over Portable because I like the exploration aesthetic when you're outside of the tower more than the version that came through on the PSP version, on the portable version. Now, the advantage of the portable version is there's a whole there's a whole alternate story if you choose to play as a girl instead of playing as a guy. Now, Here's why, and the other thing, the Persona 3 FES, the reason you would play that is because there is a bonus story after you finish the main game. Portable doesn't have the bonus story, but has the alternate option of playing as a girl character, which changes a large aspect of the story. Let's be real. Girls have different social lives than guys do, and social links is a big deal, starting with Persona 3. Here's the problem I have heard about the remake that they are making for Persona 3. According to what I've heard, the remake will have neither the extra chapter that Persona 3 FES had, nor will it have the option to play as a girl character. It's just gonna be basic Persona with upgraded graphics. And some people were complaining for some... I would say this is a mildly silly complaint, but I saw some people complaining about... apparently you can have... There are occasions where some of the girl characters may stumble during combat, and the camera has a awkward angle, but if you look at that awkward angle, it's like cloaked in shadow, even though by the lighting it shouldn't be cloaked in shadow. And people were all like, why are you censoring the panties? And my thought, and then other people were like, why do you want to look at underage girls' panties? My thoughts with regard to that particular issue is, why is the camera looking in that direction in the first place? It's like, if you don't want to show that sort of thing, don't aim the camera in that direction. But yes, I am mainly annoyed with the... I don't have a stake in that particular debate. My main stake is, if the remake of Persona 3 doesn't have the answer from Persona 3 FES, and it doesn't give you the option to play as the female main character, then what's the point? Upgraded graphics, great. Oh, woo. Upgraded graphics. I thought we'd established that graphics is not everything in this, Graphics is not everything. AAA just wants you to think graphics is everything. Look at this game I've just been playing, it's FTL. This is, not a very high graphics game. Oh dear, and yet it's a pretty good game, even though I have yet to beat it. At some point, I'd like to get into game development myself. I have an idea for a real-time strategy game set in a fantasy world, except not a Tolkienian fantasy world. I was thinking of something more like... a world where most of the characters are mildly bestial, not in like a Kimono Mimi kind of fashion, and then make an RTS in a setting like that. However, even though I have an idea, I haven't gone beyond the basic idea. Just in my mind, I imagine these kind of Kitsune Shrine Maiden characters learning some learning that something horrible is on its way, and then rushing off to warn their fellows. Through a forest. That is the image I get when I think of the game development idea that I had, but I have a long way to go before I learn enough to be able to develop such a game. Or develop any game. But as far as RTSs are concerned, I read a very important thing if you ever want to develop a real-time strategy game, and you want it to actually be commercially successful. Don't skimp on the enemy AI, and don't skimp on the single-player campaign. The competitive gamers, strangely enough, are actually a smaller portion than the casual gamers who just want to play through your campaign story and then put the game down. You get a lot more people wanting to play if there is a single-player campaign. There's apparently been a lot of RTSs released recently in the past, like, 10 years or so, that I missed out on completely, and probably for good reason, because they had nothing but a multiplayer mode. And the multiplayer mode didn't even have, like, it didn't even have computer opponents, just multiplayer. And apparently, if you develop an RTS like that, expect it to fail, because the majority of people who are going to buy your RTS are the kind of people that just want to play the single-player campaign and then probably put it down and not touch it again. But the thing is, the most vocal RTS players are the competitive types. It's just, oh well. I think I've gone on long enough. True, the journey of 1,000 miles does start with a single step. Just got to actually take the step. At any rate, I am Chris, the Space-Time Sorcerer. This has been FTL. The next time I do FTL will be next month. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned this during Saturday's stream, but I've quit Starfield due to bugs. Maybe if the bugs get fixed, I might try Starfield again, but the bugs are just... no. Starfield is not a good enough game for me to want to tolerate some of those bugs. Alright. So I've gone back to Kerbal Space Program and will be continuing KSP until we have conquered Duna. And by conquered Duna, I mean landed someone there and gotten him back to Kerbin. So that's what I've been doing Monday. At any rate, see you next time.